Good morning guys, welcome back to a new day on Vintage Storey. I am in the process of going mining for limestone, and this time let's actually go where there is limestone. I always say that I am so bad on geography and directions I can get lost in an empty room. Our wonderful, wonderful trees are going to be replanted here, and an 8-block gap is perfect because it means that they don't grow into each other. So this is going to be the most fantastic avenue of trees. I am working my way down in this way, and it suddenly, towards the end of my last video, when I'm out in a granite desert fighting off hyenas and drifters and generally having a wonderful time, but not necessarily doing what I was trying to do, which is to find limestone. And I remembered that the limestone was actually in this direction. It was nowhere near there. Now what I'm looking for here, ooh, food, nice. We might make those into hedges in that alleyway. Now I think this is limestone over here. That is a sheep. Let's state the blindingly obvious, but that's going to be good later. Rye. Okay. But I think there's a cave over here. In fact, I know there's a cave over here. And it occurred to me that the quickest way to get limestone would be to go down a nice cave. So, let's see if we have a... Oh my goodness. Right, we don't keep banging stuff with your sword. I'm not sure whether it counts or not, but I have a horrible feeling it does. So let's see, I think there might be an easier entrance over here. Yeah, I'm coming back to kill you later. Looking forward to our next encounter. Yes, this is the easiest entrance down here. Okay, now I have plenty of torches with me. And this is what we like. A nice staircase up. And I'm down in granite again. Well, that was a singularly useless cave, so there is nothing in... I'm just having a quick look because there's something that's in granite that is apparently extremely difficult to see. Well, that's not much good at all. And this is limestone. Ah, so I've crossed over from limestone to granite. Aha, understood. Okay, right, well, we need a cave that goes over in this direction, and I suppose I only have 15 ladders with me. Well, come on, get it together, girl. What you actually want to do is to just go down, because you want the limestone. And the reason I want the limestone, strangely enough, is to write on... Oh gosh, do you know, my stomach clenches just looking at this. Is to write on signs, of all things. So why don't we just gently work our way down, at least some of the way, gathering limestone as we go, as you do, leaving as much light above us as possible. Lime requires copper to break, yes. Well, we're already doing well on collecting limestone, so that's fine. There we go. I was thinking of sort of cutting this bit out, but I thought no. Everybody likes watching me die. Let's just keep going and hope for the best. Yeah, that's great. I mean, this is going to give me enough rock to write on signs forevermore. And these little rocks give you a nice white colour on the signs, which I actually happen to like. And I know I could just put a bucket of water at the top. Ah. Oh. Maybe limestone doesn't go very deep. Oh, hello. Ah. I'm not coming out of the lime. Oh, it goes down to granite. Let me just press shift. Oh. Huh. Okay. Right. So limestone looks to be something that is only up near the surface. Where's that wolf howling? I can't see the wolf. Right. Okay. I have learned a bit about limestone then. And this is limestone sand. Some very nice bulrushes there. Cattails. Oh, hello, sheep. And there's another, I hope that's a sheep up there. What's that? Limestone, yeah. I see. So it looks as if limestone's close to the surface and then just, you have to go down with it. Okay, guys. Alright, let's go for a little bit of an explore up here. I've not been up in this direction. So what's up here? Limestone again. I am, of course, looking for any indications. I'm not picking up the rice because I have so much rice. Ah, flint. I love flint. As you guys know, lots and lots of flowers there. Oh, what a convenient place. Yeah, let's try and kill you. I need the fat lamps, mate, I'm sorry. Gosh, they take some killing, don't they? There we go. And another one that's half spent anyway, so... Oh, butterfly. Well, that was a wolf jumping on me. Right. The day is not wasted. I'll be back to you when I have finished my butchery, guys. You know, guys, sometimes you just build by your instinct as to what looks right and what feels right when you come to staircases and levels and things like that. And suddenly you realise that you have absolutely, by accident, built something perfectly, so that I can have a lower basement for the hard graft down here. I could take it down as far as I like, but up here I can have another floor, because this level that I just felt was right and which matched, and I am slightly above the levels here, and yet it has come out perfectly so that I can have a floor across here. Isn't that fantastic, guys? Absolutely fantastic. Right, I've had to go and collect more clay. I've been making so much stuff that needed clay. So I've actually started to collect clay from the hill over there. And it's a big job, but I'm slightly contemplating this clay on the side of the hill. It's the first patch of clay I ever found. And I'm thinking about taking at least from where my cursor is, level with the edge of that, down, and taking the clay down, just to give myself a better view over there. One should never block one's view. And I keep looking at the top of that escarpment and wondering whether there's something up there. And we've got this beautiful V shape there. I miss my Copper Mountains of my last map, but I am getting extremely fond of this view here. Yeah, it's a very, very nice area, this. I was exceptionally lucky with the seed. Right, guys. I'm in the middle of a building spree at the moment. And look, I can see an awfully long way down there. Over to that I think I might have to get a light on top there somehow, that I know that's where my other base is. I mean, I know where it is anyway, but you know what I mean. It would be wonderful, look in the distance and see a friendly light twinkling on the horizon. I don't know if it would shine this far anyway. In the meantime, I've got hordes of rabbits running up to the fence, or hares, and then if they see me, they run away again. They're so cute. Right, as I said, back to building. Do you ever wake up with the urge to build? Right, guys, let's make some bricks. I reckon I've got enough, if my maths is right, to make quite a stack of these. Good. Which I'm going to need. Excellent. I can leave those in there. And I also want some of the polished granite. Oh, I don't want that many. I need about half of those. Let's do 16 to start with. And if I remember correctly, and I'm not saying I do, let's take our chisel. I think, I know I can look it up, but doing this like that, yeah, that's the granite rock. Perfect. Good. Put the chisel back. Let's put him, where are we? Here we go. That's such a useful tool, that one. Okay, right, time. Oh, I need some, have I got any cobblestone? I have not. Right, let's do some cobblestone then. That's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And take some of that. 1, 2, 3. Oops, nah, you got it wrong. 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, shift. Okay, 62, 64. Let's get rid of the clay. Brilliant. Press escape to get rid of all the stones. Now, what did occur to me, have I got an axe on me? I do. Is that these pillars, to be true supports, shouldn't just stop on this floor. They should go down to the floor beneath. So, where's that polished granite? There we go. I'm going to put my stones there. Oh, of course, the wood has fallen through. We'll sort that out later. I'm not fussed about that at the moment. Yeah, there we go. And then over here, same thing. I'm hoping I find some more of these. They are gorgeous blocks for building, and I just love the look of them. The texture is fantastic. I used to have an art mistress who was unbelievably upper class and very, very pretentious, and she put this still life together once with those ghastly bits of old rag and cloth and stuff from the art room. And I remember her looking at me saying, oh, the texture of that cloth is gorgeous, and me thinking, you know, it's a mess. It's a mess. Can I reach that? I can't. I'm going to have to pillar up. You may notice some differences down here, guys. I have flattened out this place here. This will be flattened. I've not quite got to it yet, and I'm about to build over there. I had started building before I had decided quite what to do, but like most things in building terms, nice. Where's those blocks? We could do that at the same time, couldn't we? Yay. Right. Oh, a butterfly. How lovely. Can I actually reach that? I can. That's what we want, some cobblestone in there until I've done enough exploring to find another, I think, oh, given a choice of two. My goodness, it looked as if it would be that one, but it's that one. Yeah. Yeah, that looks right, doesn't it, guys? And it looks as if it does actually support the place, which is a A+. What do I not need at the moment? Hopefully not the spear. I have had to work so hard, guys. on making, you know, getting candles. I've been mining quartz to get clear quartz, making copper things to try and get some lanterns together, because basically I had so many drifters spawning down here that life was not worth living. I'm spending all my nights fighting off drifters in my own home. It's a sort of insult, isn't it? Is that over that? It probably is. Right, let's try that one. Yes. And already, guys, yes, that it just looks, I mean, I love the openness of this, but I do think that the pillars should be taken down. I think that's right. Can I get that one on there? I can't. Okay, right. Now the big question is, do we take these pillars right down? Interesting, isn't it? Because we could take them all the way down, or can I reach the underneath of that? I cannot. Yeah. To think about that, how it looks. My own. I think it looked quite stunning if the pillars went all the way down, but I do think that the. Is that level with that? I'm not sure. Let's go and have a look. This is just me building, guys. I may cut some of this out. I don't know whether people like watching me build or not. Some people do, some don't. Depends whether you're a builder or a fighter. I mean, a lot of people just love the fighting, the dying, the exploring. I want to do more exploring, but I love building. Yeah, I quite like that. I like the fact it's, yeah. Alright, let's see if we can do the same over here. Where's the pillar? There you are. Good. Right, now that is level with the floor, isn't it? And we want one of those, and then we want some of those. And how many was it? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Is that right? I counted that wrong. I must have done. That cannot be. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of counting in this one, guys. A lot of counting in this episode. 2 of those. 2 of those. And 1 of those. Now, whether I like that permanently, I don't know. But I do like it at the moment. I think it gives a continuity. Now the next area we are going to attack is this one. And I've decided what to do. I was havering over, you know, do I do moon gates? But of course you don't, because this is here. So what you do is you match it on the other side. Now, not exactly, but close enough. Now, no. The brick is on the ground. No, no, no. Get it right. So, yeah. I think the brick has to be at this level. Just make sure I've got that right to the edge, because it has to line up with this. This is what I'm trying to line it up with, so that I get the same formation. No, it has to go into the corner. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. I don't know if anyone else does this, but running to and fro, part of my building process. Right, guys, well, I think I made a good start on this. I'll come back to you when I've finished. Right, guys, doesn't that look nice? That wall is really looking quite something now. I'm very happy with that. Good. and it gives a wonderful continuity all the way around here. And I've changed this pathway where I like to look out just to see what's going on out there, and I've changed that to stone brick as well, so that's looking particularly good, I think. I've still got a lot of drifters spawning in here. The lighting is not the best. I've got some lanterns up, one over each door, but it's just not enough for a space this big. Let's just get that stray grass out of there. And let's go and feed the sheep. Why not? And I will be back to you later, guys. Well, I must say, guys, apart from the dirt scaffolding I've got, that tower is rising quite nicely on that side. That's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking that. I think I'm going to do 3 moon gates in a row up there. And also look at this beautiful avenue of trees. I've planted them 8 apart, and that has enabled me to plant them without the leaves. No, it hasn't. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that one has just overlapped. The reason I'm trying to plant them so that they don't overlap, of course. I mean, I think this avenue of trees is going to be permanent. I will plant other trees that I will use. Oh, we've got... I have no... My inventory is full, of course. Oh, I shall come back and have you. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a beautiful view, isn't it, guys? That tree at the end makes it just perfect. Looking fantastic. I'd love to have built up there, but practically, I think when you first start out, you have to build somewhere that you can actually cope with easily. And where I built has been really, really good. So then when you approach from this distance, and we're going to need to do an awful lot of cutting here to get this nice, beautiful lawn effect. I'm English, we love our lawns. A wonderful story about an American going to see one of our stately homes and asking how we got the lawns so beautiful. And the gardener just said, it's very simple, sir. You plant the lawn, and then he said, you just cut it and roll it for 600 years. So this, to me, and I'm not the only one, I know they have beautiful avenues of linden trees in places like Germany, and you know, the whole of Europe is covered in the most beautiful avenues of trees. We do not have, you know, we are not the only country that love this sort of thing. But I have to say, it's a gorgeous look, isn't it, guys? And then we're coming up, and this this tower is not anything that you will see anywhere else, because I just build as I want and what looks good to me inside and out. So it almost looks like a house to start with, but then it goes up and up and up. Yeah, it's not a castle, it's a tower. There is a difference. Towers are, they can be follies in England that people build just to look at the countryside. They can be witches or warlocks towers. Or they can be just fun towers. I need another twist going up from there. I might redo these twists. I love the effect, but we need more of them. All right, guys. Bye for the moment. Right, guys, I have a lot of brown coal that I dug up, and that burns at 110. And this burns at 110. That's brilliant. So I can actually, let's try to, I think it's almost a 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm just going to leave that to burn. And we'll put the rest of the bricks I've made. Gosh, there was only 1 stack of brick from all that. 4 stacks of far clay. Right, we'll just leave all that to quietly do its own thing. Good. And looking down here, I've been just slightly taking this, I'm going to take this pattern along there, and I'm going to use these as storage holes and put chests in them. I think that'll look pretty good. and I've decided that we're going to match this with a support pillar under here of brick. I haven't got that with me at the moment. I just want to see, my bloomery is finished. I've been making glass. Contains what? Contains what? 12 glass. Excellent. And we've got 10 bricks back. So let's park those 10 in there. Yeah, that's enough to make another bloomery. Great. So we've got our first lot of glass, guys. And I think that I'm just going to check whether I can saw these. You can put them in a straight glass panes, which is very nice, but I think you can saw them. I'm not too convinced about this, but let's give it a try. And I think I might be able to saw them in half. No. Yes. Right, and that will double the amount of panes I have. Brilliant. Okay, and the glass is particularly gorgeous. Okay guys, I am making some of these stone bricks, or as, oh yes, I got some before the hammer gave way. Okay, right. Let's get some of this in. Yeah, I have to do this in rows of 3, I think, and just do the best we can. See how many we can make out of this. I tell you that my use of stone bricks is amazing, and I also am going to need some more of the stairs in that pattern. I just wanted to show you the patterns I'm using. Okay guys, see you in a minute. Right guys, I thought I would show you where I have got to, and basically I've got my layout sorted out now. I've got the pillars coming down, as you have seen. We've now got glass all along here, and the glass looks wonderful. I've sawn these panes in half. I think I might do a separate tutorial on glass and how to place them, because it really is difficult. The drifters are going crazy because I've been working down here all the time. And down here, I'm very pleased with the layout down here. What I've done is I've replicated the pattern I have here, with the exception that I've got some glass. So I've still got my scaffolding up there, never mind. But I've replicated the pattern, but I'm using it to store things. So instead of having the chest down there, where I constantly had drifters reaching through this corner to try and hit me, and they can in a corner, I've now moved my basic making and burning stuff in here, and the ores to be smelted into there, and I have very hopefully got some spare chests. I think the whole thing is looking a lot better now. Yeah, I love this glass. Right, over here I thought of having a pillar, but then I thought, well, I've got the pattern over there, why don't I replicate it over here? I haven't decided yet whether there will be a window there or not. Look at that drifter in the corner up there. But I've used upside down stairs to support this, and where I had a whole block here, I've used an upside down stair, which looks much better from here, and it still gives the same support for me when I want to run along here and have a look and see what's going on outside. Good. So therefore we've got a whole consistency of shape and format around this area, and then that is mirrored down in this area and utilized for storage. What I am thinking of is that up here I might actually put storage chests here. It depends how much stuff I find. So that's all coming together. Now up here, these chests are basically floating, And what I was thinking is this stuff I don't use day to day. This I don't use day to day. This is a bit of a survival chest, but some of this stuff I could certainly move down, and this is my mining chest that could stay there. And then I could put a window in here, and then I would get a much, much more consistent look up here. So all in all, guys, I've been building up, and over here I'm using, I mean, this is still not burnt through. I've just left it, it's 1-to-1 on brown coal to fire clay. So I've just left it to do its own things. I think these pillars are going to work well with the lantern sticking out. I haven't worked out the next story yet. Not quite decided on what I will do with it. And I'm just thinking about this story. I definitely, I think, want the moon gates up here. I could put the glass, but there's no doubt in my mind that I love having the view without it, but also I think I'm going to extend a little bit this way. Wretched drifter. And my ram is in heaven over there because all the kids have grown up to be does. So he is a very happy boy, I suspect. So all in all, guys, let's just go and have a look round outside. I suspect I may have something wrong here. Yes, I thought that. Yeah. That is going to have, that's sticking out. That's going to have to go in. That's okay. Easily mended. Sword in hand. Yes, when I get the scaffolding down and the rest of the glass in, that is starting to look very, very nice. But I've built it from the inside out because that bit, particularly this lower bit here, is where I'm going to be, without a doubt, where I'm going to be working at night around the sort of, smelting. I just wanted to come around here. I was just thinking actually that I've got a cave down here, and you're going to die if you go down there without eating something because of all the drifters. Yeah. But that cave, what a shame I didn't build directly over it. I mean, it would have made a wonderful sort of underground cellar. I tell you guys, if we get wine on this, I'm having a wine cellar down there. So, a little bit more in terms of glass, a little bit more in terms of these blocks. I know what's going to go though, which are going to be tubs of flowers. But what blocks should we put underneath them? And I'm starting to think polished granite. It's not hard when you're clearing out as much stone as I've cleared out from this rock pile I decided to inhabit. It's not hard to, you know, I've been mining granite into whole blocks as I cut this lot out. So it's not hard, but I do like the look and the feel of this. And I like the fact it's got a mezzanine floor because due to the soil levels outside, you want to go out at this level and this level. So it really is nice. But then down here, the exit level is here, and we get this sort of lower area where I can boil things up. Yeah, I'm really liking that, guys. I hope you like it too. And this has been a bit of a sort of building episode, but if you do like it, please leave a like and think about subscribing to me. So with that view of my beautiful area, and that's where I'm getting clay from at the moment. Bye bye, guys.